So yeah, are we back? I don't know if the chat is even there. Yeah, so my power went out. Scared the shit out of me, to be honest. But I think we're back, boys. I think we're back. Yeah. So let me get shit back under control here, if that's cool with y'all. Now live. Beautiful. Can you guys see me? Hello, chat. Hello, hello, hello. Chat. Hello. Oh, that's loud. Are we good? Are we back? Let me refresh it. What happened to the other live stream? What do you mean? We had power cut out. So if you guys are wondering, like, why is the second live stream? There isn't that there's a second live stream. It's just the power cut out, and now it's like the YouTube counts it as a second live stream, but it's not. We're back though. We're back. Cool. Logging back on, boys. Logging back on. Everybody who has a Whisper Me for Real ID, if you guys have a group, I don't know what happened with that last game. I guess that game is dead in limbo. There's a good chance it finished already, right? Yeah. Whisper me back if you have a group. We are back. I do want to finish this out. We have about, what, 30 minutes worth of videos? What is 30 minutes worth of games, not videos? Wrong one. Discard project. Yeah. Just gonna discard that project. Man. Most Irish go cheering humans back. What's up, my dude? Hope you're having a good one. Is my webcam okay? Is everything good? I just launched the PC, so it might be a little bit funky for a couple minutes here. For a couple moments. Oh, we're back. Are we good? Kazoo has 5. Kazoo, you gotta whisper me real quick. Got a group, Nick Pop. Going Horde now. Alrighty. Nick Pop got a group apparently. See if I can add you. What's up, guy? We had power knocked out. Nothing we can do about it, boys. But we're gonna try to get back in, get a couple more games done. We're not done yet, boys. We're not done yet. The stream, yeah. I got 30 more minutes. I'm so sorry. I did not plan for this. But it's okay, I guess, yeah. Man, kind of sad though. Wait, did Nick Bob try to add me already? If he has. Players back, ready. We got Seavark, we only done one game once. Okay, I'll add you later. I one pending on your end, yeah, we'll figure it out later. Let's get into the next game. We got ourselves Player and Seavark, 5. I'm Frost, by the way, just for Kren. Alrighty, Seavark, hit it up, dude. Do the best that you can, man. Do the best that you can. Did we get a cube? And our pal log it off. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait for you, my guy. We'll wait for you. Yeah, boys, sorry, but we are back up and running. Hold on, let me post on, Oh, Kren got me. Hey, yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Alrighty. Gotta find another one. I'm fine waiting to see work. I'm fine waiting for you, my man. Let me see if I can find Kazoo then. Howdy, brother. What's up, man? How you be? Hope you're doing well, my man. Let me see if I can find Nick Pop, right? Nick Pop. Look at here. See Nick Pop. Didn't see ya. Hey, Method. How's it going? Oh, I appreciate you for being out here, my guy. You're in the Alliance area, too. We got enemies, NPCs, you got a guard. Kek, Ag, Kaz. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate you, my guy. A little bit of dance for you. You passed it? Did I? Oh, no. There's gotta be an easier way, right? We got 5? Alrighty. See if I got 5, so I'm gonna look for you later. We got ourselves player and Seavark. What's up, my man? What's up, Tex? I hate you, my man. Hope you're having a good one, dude. Yeah, I'll find you in a bit. Who's the hunter? Zach sucks. I think it's Zach, man. I think it is Zachary. But he's offline, isn't he? Or at least he shows us offline. Wait. Yep, offline 22 minutes ago. About the time when this guy showed up. Got 4 out of 5. Perfect. Requeue. Okay, I'll requeue. We're trying to get back into the duels, boys. I'm trying to queue player and Seavark against one another. Wait, somebody's attacking you? Who's the warlock attacking you right now? Who's the warlock that got you dotted? Who is that dude? Some warlock has you dotted from somewhere, man. Where is this guy? Is he in a tree or something? Was it lag spike on my end? Was it? Because like people like leaving W, and we have 4 because people like leaving. I don't think that's it, man. Player, are you good to go? Seavark, are you good to go? Do you guys have LFG on or something? Hello, what's up, Corey? How you doing, my man? Been a while, huh? Just me, I'm here. How you doing, my dude? Yeah, for me it wasn't lag, boys. So everybody popping into the stream. We are back up to streaming. We had power outage in the area. It's just a flicker. Just a flicker, but it's enough for my monitors and my PC to get all weird and like hung up. So I had to restart it. Good thing my shit runs on an SSD with a brand new PC. It's really, really nice. You know, back up quick. Let's get player and let's just requeue them again. Make sure he leaves queue. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just skip requeue one until it works out. Haven't been a group finder for 20 minutes. Okay, we'll requeue again. Maybe now we'll get it. Wait, you beating up on the warrior? Dark Hierarch? You're playing Prot? Oh, he got a Malio on you though. You got a Malio on him. Gee, he's doing quite a bit of healing, huh? I believe in your method. I believe in your methods. Oh wait, I wasn't PvP this whole time. This man could have killed me. This man could have killed me any time of the day. I appreciate you not killing me. Okay, we're gonna try again. Player and Seavark, we are out of a queue. We are in a queue. We just got the queue. The LFG gods. They don't want to play in Frost. LFG gods. Yes, we did. Hell yeah. Yeah, you play Frost, dude. You give it your best shot. To play Fury Warrior, what do you think? You know, Fury Warriors are pretty good, Daniel. Fury Warriors are pretty good. Alrighty, switch. Make sure the music is randomized and repeat. Because some good songs, some good tracks. Alright, we got ourselves Boomasaur. Who is this guy LMAOing? Wait, is this Shadow guy? We got Shadow, we got ourselves Joby in here playing Unholy. Oh, it looks like Frost, but it looks like Unholy. Let's go to see if we're trying out Frost Mage. Frost Mage isn't good. We got Binders back in. It's been a while. And we got Boomasaur on Team Blue. What team? Team Red. Team Blue, however, they got E-Boy. They also got Lavish. They got ourselves P-Blood. We got Shiryu and Vexatech. We got a variety of boys here. All right, guys. Good luck and have fun. You guys know the rules. You guys just enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. Boomasaur setting up a gate where it looks like he's going to be going up first. Who's going to be the first man to compete against Boomasaur? And it's going to be another Gladiator, dude. Glad for Glad. We got E-Boy Thrall here. Or E-Boy from Thrall. And we got Boomasaur Elemental versus Destruction. We'll see which one of these classes ends up being better in duel. Going to be a little bit of a banish onto that Fire Elemental. And Boomasaur getting that Cataclysm around the corner. Slapping that Immolate onto E-Boy from around the pillar, from around the boxes. Boomasaur does have a Flame Shock rolling on him, so for E-Boy, that's going to be a couple of meatballs. Now he can actually go for a big setup onto Boomasaur, kicking him on fire right now, not pushing in super heavy. Waiting for a moment, waiting for the right opportunity. I think he's trying to get some resources back up first. Does hit him with a big old Earth Shock. It's going to be drained life for Boomasaur. And E-Boy getting that double Crucible into Boom. There's going to be quite a bit of dot damage too. Boom might need to push up and get himself some offensive. I think E-Boy is just trying to stay as mobile as possible, trying not to cast anything at Boom, trying to maybe whittle him down through damage over time the whole time. Is Boomasaur playing the proc build for Destra? I think he might be, or maybe not. Fear trying to come out. Is going to actually trinket out of the horror effect. Interrupt Boomasaur on that Fear, hitting him with a meatball and continuing to let the dots proc into a big old Earth Shock at the Boomasaur. Another meatball to try to supplement extra damage from the drain life. Gonna be a big old Infernal coming down for E-Boy. Trying to get himself a little bit of a cast. And while coming out right now is Boomasaur trying to catch up to him. Battling at him with his short little legs, but he's trying to catch up, swinging his little scythe over there, just trying to swipe the guy in a little second. Infernal coming down. Now that's going to be E-Boy knocking Boomasaur back with his Infernals. Chaos Bolts are coming. Double Infernal going to empower it. Lightning Lasso from on the corner, forcing Boom to trinket it though. And Boom is doing just fine on health as long as he doesn't have any dots rotting him down. E-Boy trying to wait out the Infernal at this point, dropping down the stun totem onto Boom. And that's actually landed. The Infernal comes down and Boom, it's kind of out of cooldowns for now. He probably does have Dark Soul instability for a bit. That's going to be Fear onto E-Boy. Does not get to pre-tremored or anything. Incinerates are going to go flying for Boom. Actually changing out for a Chaos Bolt instead. Just wants to get the most damage out onto E-Boy. Second Chaos Bolt right after. Actually going to hit him. Did he drop down a grounding totem? He did not. Trying to get a heal. Trying to juke out the pet. Again, really hard trying to juke it out. Still does not land it. And Boom must have got him some Dark Soul instability rocking for him right now. E-Boy playing a little bit defensive. Does drop in the Earth Elemental. He's going to have himself a second wall. So now he might be able to go offensive against Boom. Does have a wall of his own. Boom. Going to go for the Reflect before E-Boy really gets huge damage out. Does he still have big Earth Check? He does. It's going to get an interrupt into Boomasaur. It's going to try to see if he can light inside those Chaos Bolts. And Boom is out in the open. By getting interrupted on a Fear, all he could really do is maybe have a Horror Effect up and running, but a Fear is going to be Shadow Locked, so actually won't even have that. Trying to land a Fear, no Tremor, up and running for E-Boy a little bit early. That's going to be maybe a full Chaos Bolt getting interrupted on a Chaos. So that's where E-Boy could push in. Got himself a Fire Elemental around the corner. It's going to be Cataclysm off of that stud, dropping down a Meteor onto Boomasaur though. This is a perfect opportunity for Boom to maybe use a Dark Iron Racial in order to at least take off all the dots and convert that into intellect for him for a quick moment. Trying to again lob another Chaos Bolt at E-Boy. Not gonna happen. Lightning Lasso connected to Boomasaur. He does wall this right here. Has a Reflect if things ever go bad. He might need to reflect this at the right moment. Grounding Totem coming in. Does he get to use the abilities to get that Grounding Totem down? Like maybe a Conflag? Let the Grounding Totem absorb that instead of like a Horror Effect? Maybe. E-Boy is still doing just fine. Random Infernal dropping for Boomasaur. And it's going to be an interrupt onto E-Boy's heal, but he still has plenty of mobility. Horror Effect does land on him into a Fear to follow. Does have an Infernal. Trinkets out of that actually. And it's going to interrupt Boomasaur on a fire damage. Infernal, real one comes down. And a Chaos Bolt does get thrown out. Does pre-wall it. E-Boy also eating a Maledict too. Lightning Lasso into Boom. He does have a Trinket for this. Trinket side of it. And E-Boy still trying to get himself a little bit of a better position. Trying to re-heal. Trying to recover. That Infernal is putting pressure on him. The interrupts from a distance also putting pressure. For Boomasaur, the less time he spends taking damage from E-Boy, the better. It's going to be a Cataclysm around the corner as Boom, while he cannot catch up and lob Chaos Bolt straight up at E-Boy's face. At least he can harass him with those Cataclysms around the corner, letting the Infernal do all the work. But E-Boy is doing just fine in terms of the heals that he gets. Boomasaur does get himself a little bit of Reflect, but E-Boy goes for a knockback. Cannot get Reflect for that. That's a couple zaps with a meatball to follow. Boomasaur is taking quite a bit of damage. Maybe E-Boy might not have to go for a full defensive play anymore. Maybe finally now he might be able to go for a little bit of a Crucible in order to get offensive. Boom. Pushing out E-Boy, hits him with a Horror Effect. Maybe a Fear to follow. Does see a Grounding Totem drop, so you hits him with a Conflag. And E-Boy resetting the totems. Boomasaur now, I think, is on a back foot, getting interrupted on a Shadow Spell. Chaos Bolt still gonna get almost got a lobbed out. That travel form for E-Boy is just way too good. The Ghostful form is nice and does end up whittling down Boomasaur. He just had to run every time the Infernal is up and had to gather damage whenever he could. Very well done. Who is next in Team Red? Is it going to be Binus? It's going to be Seavark playing as a Frost Mage. Probably wants to land himself in Invis. Not going to happen now that he got hit with a Flame Shock. That's going to be a little bit tough. Trying to get a Blizzard on E-Boy around the corner. And E-Boy not wanting to get slowed down. Using Lightning Lasso onto Seavark. So that's going to be quite a bit of damage loss. But at least he slows down E-Boy in place. And it's going to drop down a little bit of Frozen Orb next to him. Frozen Orb doing some damage, but that's about all it's got. And I believe that Seavark did use a Trinket onto E-Boy. I don't see the effect, but I think it's the dot trinket from Underrot. Try to go for a bit of an ice ray. Not gonna happen. Gonna get hit with an interrupt. E-boy having the interrupt of a melee means he can use the interrupts a lot more often. Gonna be a bit of a grounded all that shatter for Seavark. That's gonna be quite a bad situation to be in. He's trying to continue on the damage onto E-boy, but all he has at that point is safety trinket to keep him afloat. Trying to frostbolt these totems. That's actually pretty good. If you can frostbolt the totems to build up for those ice lances or icicles, that might be better. Might have to ice block here as E-boy is pushing in pretty confidently, getting hit with a freeze at a distance, and Seavark is going to blink far away, just trying to buy himself a bit more time. Might be able to get himself a blizzard as E-boy tries to get to Seavark. Maybe he can go for some food, but he's actually just going to go to the other side. Seavark still has a dot on him. Might have to ice block this as soon as E-boy gets over there. Another flame shock reapplied. Does get himself a shield at least, but E-boy, all he has to do is just dispel it. This is where being a frost mage is super rough. Everything you do is castable. Everything you do, you have to cast. There's very little instant cast abilities you can use without a rogue to like stun somebody to lock him down for you. So that's going to be a little bit rough. A couple of meatballs at Seavark. He decided to play Frost because somebody asked him, but now we're showing you boys where Frost is at for 1v1s. It's good for 3s and 2s maybe, but in 1v1s, it's a little bit rough. It's rough around the edges. I think with a rogue it's really good though, because you can go slows and bursts on demand. That's really nice. Ice block coming out as that meatball flies in, and E-boy, if he has a light and lasso next, he'll actually have Seavark down for the count. I think Seavark is trying to wait out, see if he can get himself a shield. Does get a shield. There's going to be Earth Shock slamming. Good thing he had the shield for it, but E-boy is being relentless. A temporal, I don't know if it's going to give you that much healing. Barely got a health. 7 minutes in, 15% dampening, making it even harder for the Frost Mage. But so far he's been on the back foot from the get-go. If he can somehow find a way to disengage, and it's better actually attacking a rogue for a second. If you can find a way to disengage for just a second, not gonna happen. But if you could find a way to disengage, maybe get some food. But against an elemental shaman, that's basically impossible. And E-boy is ready for the next one. It looks like Joby is going to be next as an Unholy DK, dropping down Abomination onto E-boy. Is going to go for a little bit of a Ghost Wolf, just trying to stay as mobile as possible, staying away from the Death Knight, prioritizing the DK rather than Abomination. But where the DK is, he actually is on top of the A-bomb. So E-boy in a sense can actually kite the DK on top of the A-bomb. And now he wants to separate at least from one or the other and decides, you know, the A-bomb is spookier. Does get a knockback onto Joby and look at just to get away from the guy to the other side of the pillar. Wait it out, and Joby so far has taken quite a bit of damage from that fire elemental. The primal fire ele with the other procs that Joby, that E-boy has. Joby's just not looking healthy. Huge Earth Shock, force an AMS as well as Death Pack. Maybe we'll see an IBF very soon. Army that does come down onto E-boy, but he is not dealing with it all that badly. He's taken quite a bit of damage, and he's just going to have to Ghost Wolf it for a little bit. Guardian of Azeroth for Joby is up, so E-boy needs to avoid the Guardian. Does get to avoid it. Joby tried to play an Elemental Shaman here for a sec. Did not work out for him at all. E-boy using these pillars as best as possible. In a sense, he is pillar humping. I know you guys really hate pillar humps. I know you guys really hate pillar humping. But Joby has having a hard time just catching to this guy. I think he might have gotten a Death Strike there. Maybe knockback coming in onto the Warlock, but onto the Death Knight with a Lightning Lasso out of IBF and out of it. Does E-boy have enough damage? Trying to sink as many Crucibles as Joby right now, but he's out of instant cast. Needs to get himself bigger Earth Shocks, and he's just waiting them out for a little bit. He's fine doing the hit and run playstyles. Just hit him with a bit of dots and then go into the big Earth Shock at a later time. Short stun into Joby just to keep him away for a second as E-boy catches quite a bit of a heal. Try to go for a bit of damage, but that AMS stops all of it. E-boy forced to go into Ghost Wolf. There's no grip coming out for Joby. Joby could actually back up, and Crucible burning through him so easily as soon as that AMS is down. Shadow is up next, stun onto E-boy, not letting him give any time to reset and escape. Lightning Lasso stopping him for a second, but it's going to be instant trigger. Does E-boy have a second wall from the pad? He does have the Earth Elemental up and running, the primal one, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Shadow is still on him as best as possible. The Earth Elemental is still there, but he's not using that second wall. I don't know if he needs one or if he just cannot afford one. He might need to wall here very soon. Needs to get himself a little bit of a heal. Wall available very soon. No! Goes down as the grounding totem comes down. He wanted to go for another one, But it's been a while since we've seen an Elemental Shaman here, boys. P Blood is up next. Is he playing that sub or is he playing that assassination? I want to say he's playing that sub. Shadow dripping on top of him, trying to get some damage in. Cheap shot coming out, and Shadow has actually nothing. The Shadow Strike should do a lot of damage here, but he does get a pre-blur in between of them. So Viscerates are going to do some damage, but not the most. Shadow does get himself a Warlock Hellstone, though, to keep trucking along versus P Blood that have gotten from Boom. Invasion all for P Blood right now. Shadow trying to see he might be able to break through that evasion. Does get himself a little bit of crucibles. If he can go for a stun right now, P Blood will have a trinket. But if you can go for any magic damage, any chaos damage that just goes through, that's not a melee that can be dodged. Stun onto P Blood, trinkets out of it immediately. Advantage coming out for P Blood too. And Shadow is still dominating, still very much ahead of the roll. Keeping him in combat, does hit him with a glaive. Not gonna get sapped up. P Blood is having a very hard time resetting here. Needs to go for a Nightblade. Gets a kidney off into Shadow. Into a Cyclotronic. Doesn't get the Cyclotronic off. Might just go for a reset here. And doesn't even catch a reset. Just overcommitted around the pillar. Short cheap shot right after. P Blood needs to get a defensive summon. Blind might need to come out into Shadow right now. But we have been coming out. Does he have a blind for it? Does get a blind. No trinket available. Does P Blood survive this? He does. Barely, narrowly survives it. Might have been playing with fire a little bit too long there, honestly. I don't know if it's worth, because now he's super low on health, but he does have Shadow Blades. If he can get a big old Nightblade onto Shadow and he can get a stun, he might be in a good position. Another Shadow Step, getting him with a stun himself. Oh, right as he has cooldowns up and running. Shadow taking him out. Vexatic is up next, though. Does get a Crucible onto Shadow. He does drop Darkness, though. So every ability Vexatic is thrown at him is not going to be that good. Vexatic is still going to be playing super defensive against the Demon Hunter. I guess he feels like he can just play defensive and do just fine. You got to drop down the Shield of Vengeance. Flash of lights are up. Does he actually get over the pillar when he's mounted? That's going to be Mallet right now at Shadow. He's going to have a very hard time escaping this. He has to wait out the Mallet, but the good thing Vexatic doesn't push in on him every single time. Blur is up. Shadow could go down here, actually. That's going to be a dodge off of that one hammer. Shadow finally able to get himself a little bit of healing. Short stun onto Vexatic. Can he get himself demonic form going again? No, he does not. Vexatic taking him out, and Binus is the last man standing on Team Red. Having to go versus Vexatic versus Shiryu versus Lavish. That's going to be a bit of a Stormbolt onto Vexatic, I think. DR'd heavily. Binus does get hit with a Hodge. Trinkets out of it immediately. Having to go for Enrage Regeneration right now. Vexatic could bubble this right now or Bob and deny any kind of healing. Does he go for it? Safety Trinket proc, and he wants to use it as a last ditch effort here. Binus getting himself quite a bit of healing. But now that the bubble comes out, regenerating coming out from Vexatic. Binus slowed down for quite a bit. Might be able to get a charge heal off of Vexatic. Goes for it proactively as early as he can. Needs to get big rampages there as soon as possible. Whenever he's possible. He's going to go for a bit of a Blade Storm in case a Hodge was going to come out of Vexatic. Does get himself a bit of a hand of freedom. Binus is in a bad situation still. Needs to get himself lots of healing. Stormbolt onto Vexatic. Does he have a defensive? He's going to go for a commanding shout in case he gets hit with a Hodge right now. Vexatic, does he have a setup? Using the Warlock Gate, we're going to be a leap and a charge by Binus trying to catch up to Vexatic. Does Binus roll for a Crucible? If he's going for Crucible, maybe some self-healing might be necessary. Hodge coming down. Vexatic looking to end the game right here. Does Binus get to recover from here at all? Trying to get Bloodthirst, but down he goes. Very unlucky how that game went, dude. But that was an Elemental Shaboy. Hey, what's up, Lacan? How you doing? Also, extremely high consistency of healing. I'm more of a fine with the pillar. What I'm not fine with is pillar in 99% of the duel. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah. Also, 4V5 having ASUS. What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Body count. My group is full. All right, we can get at least one in here. Yeah. Sav says I'm ready. Maka. I don't know what that means. Am I cheap shotted? What? Why am I cheap shotted? Twinkle wink, why are you cheap shot me? He cheap shotted me, but he didn't hit me. I don't know how. He cheap shotted me, but he didn't kill me. An auto attack would have killed me, dude. What? Because my character's in war mode right now. Is he out here telling me, hey, turn off war mode, otherwise this could happen? As he just said, hello, I'm hoping he's being friendly here. Poor guard. Alright, body count and Sav are going to be next, I think. Body count and Sav. He said no, don't hit him, I guess. Alrighty. Ah, what? I almost died. But I got in, boys. I almost died, but I got into the arena. Whew, okay. Maybe I might want to turn off war mode for this guy in the future. I'm actually getting capped. How'd you even get into my bucket, my bracket? Like, how do you do that? How do you get in my bracket? Hello? Also, now I see all my class abilities. That's not normal. Normally something like this. rather than this. Because normally I don't see the map or anything like that. Alrighty, boys. And it's going to be the biggest arena ever. Alrighty, switch. Who do we got today? We got Body Count on Team Red. We also got Sion. We got Kazoo. We got Not Sponge and Zapithoras playing that enhancement. Blood of the Alien, most likely. Maybe not. Talking Smoke is going to be the Fire Mage on Team Blue with Twinkle Wink. We also got Method back there. We got Fast Skills and DK God X. Weren't you the guy that tried to kill me just now? Out here? Weren't you the guy that just tried to kill me? But you the guy just trying to kill me? Well, good luck and have fun, my guy. DK God X is going to be up first versus Kazoo. It's going to be a duel of juggernauts right now, dude. Hi, Dalaran. What's up, Lee Jones? Anyone, man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Hope you are having a good one. Sorry, boys, again earlier about the power outage midstream. Not my fault, literally. I can't do anything about it. Kazoo is going to try to unload some damage, but DK God X is going to go already for a ledge board, which reduces how much damage it takes, but also makes him immune from stuns, fears, and a variety of other CCs, but slows him down tremendously. Being a Death Knight, you're already slow as hell, so I don't think it matters. Kazoo zooming away like a good old zoomer, away from the boomer that is DK God X. Zoomers and boomers. But it's going to be some necrotic stacking up into Kazoo. He has a very high healing build, so the only way to counter that healing is by stacking up a couple of those necrotics. DK got Exo. Got himself plenty of self heals as well. Going to be a stun onto the Death Knight. Kazoo finally getting to get through the tough exterior that is DK got X while we're waiting on that Lichborn to be down for the count. Kazoo trying to get as many of those chaos strikes in as he can. Needs to get himself another I-beam. Stun to Kazoo. Trinkets out of it. Backing up. Get himself a momentary blur. Might want to put in darkness here soon. DK God X is going to go for chance fusion. So now both of these two are just going to go for self heal. Again, Lichborn coming out for DK God X just to get him a little bit extra defensive nature. So those heals stay on there for long enough. That's exactly all he needs is just Lichborn as a defensive. He also probably has a DK trait. While your IBF is up, also counts for Lichborn, you get a heal every second. So it's quite a lot of healing. So the idea is, the most amount of healing you want to do in arena, use it on cooldown. Use it as best you can. You don't always need to use it as a way to break out of stuns, but darkness coming down for Kazoo, and DK just walking out of there, doesn't want to let most of his damage get soaked into the darkness. Kazoo turning around on the pet immediately, might actually be able to kill the pet, but that's going to be a stun on the DH. Abomination coming down is DK God, gonna go for a big setup. Stun comes in, no Lichborn available for that one. And Kazoo is able to actually cleave through this variety of pets. There's 4 pets on the field. He does have the caster in no distance, but even those 3 pets or 2 pets and a Death Knight himself, that's enough to cleave. And hey, whole army of the dead popping in. Perfect opportunity for Kazoo to get all very self-sustainable. DK God X not using Lichborn yet, just trying to get as many necrotics into Kazoo right now, even though the whole army of the dead is here. Does get a stun on the army of the dead, doesn't have metamorphosis though, getting that I-beam back up and running. Actually burned those pets very quickly with that I-beam, so now he actually has a limited amount of healing. Lichborn back up on DK God X, so now it's really just a battle of attrition. None of these guys are really going behind the pillar, they're just trying to use whatever abilities they got to see which one outlasts the other. And Kazoo is the guy that's actually kind of fallen behind a little bit, at least on health. His Underdog Trinket is doing quite a lot of proc for this, but through all this necrotics, I don't think he even stood a chance. And DK God X took him down. He was like, you know what? You're a Death Knight, you're a Demon Hunter, you want to not run away and play sustain game? I'll give you a sustain game. And just played sustain with him the whole time. Super unlucky. Body count is up next though as a sub rogue, so that's going to be really tough because DK God again super tough exterior right now, full play, but lots of damage coming out for body count. The huge eviscerates. He does get a massive death strike, getting back all that health after taking so much damage. Still Shadow Blade is available for body count. He's going to cloak and sprint out of there away from DK God X while he got AMS up and running. Next Lichborn is going to be quite huge for DK God X. But as long as his health is low, body count, if you could just go for a hit and run strats and rotate between, like I say, Cloak of Shadow sprint and run out of there, vanish to run away from, not let the DK heal at all, Shadow Meld and just run away. If he can just do hit and run strats, then he actually might stand a really good effort against DK God X. It's going to be tough. Lichborn is going to be annoying. Trinkets are going to be a thing. Is he an orc? I believe he might be an orc too. It looks like he is an orc. So he's going to sit in stuns less in general. And a little bit extra damage to all the pets. So it's going to be quite annoying for body count, especially when you get surrounded by them. But he's looking for the rogue, and that sub-rogue is going to have to wait this a little bit longer. I wonder if Blood of the Enemy build would have been good against DK God X at all. That's where he's going to get stabbed. Enough time has elapsed The DK God X actually got a lot of his health back. By the way, they're getting a new mount, which looks exactly like the one DK God X is running for Season 4. Lichborn coming out immediately in body count is going to go for that evasion, trying to see if he can evade DK, not let him get any death strikes in, and DK having to go for a little bit of the AMS. Vanish coming out for body count. So he gets out of there as soon as DK God X's health is super low, cannot catch up to the rogue. It looks like body count is going to get away there scot-free for the time being. DK is sitting at about half-ish health or so. Mount up coming in for body count. He actually cannot catch up to the rogue whatsoever. Does get to grip him in with a chain of ice, and that's going to be a blind. Trinkets out of the blind so he can get more of those death strikes in, and body count has nowhere to go right now. Might just have to pump in more damage on the DK God X. Got a Maledict roll on the guy, so he's not going to let him heal for a little bit. That's a way to prevent a lot of his heals. That's going to be Underwater Trinket burning through a lot of that. Death strikes coming out with that transfusion. Body count does not have a lot of health left right now. He's actually out in the open. The DK God looks like he's able to outlast against the hit and run strats of a rogue. Stun comes out, and DK God just out heals him. Who's next? We got ourselves to Zap. Oh, Blood of the Enemy, big burst. The DK does have Lichborn, so if he's able to use that Lichborn early enough on the full burst of Enhancement Shaman, he'll definitely stand a chance. Still going for a very sustained heavy playstyle against most of these guys. You just leverage it as best as possible. Death strikes coming out. He might as well be a blood DK, right? Zab though catch himself with lower health, waiting out for that AMS, wants to make sure all that magic damage goes through. If you can wait out until that Lichborn is up and running for DK God X, you might just have to go in right now. Blood of the Enemy coming out, huge damage on DK God X, huge damage, massive sunder, is able to one-shot him right now. DK God hit through a lot of that, he won Death Strike, got him basically to full health. Zap went for a full setup, but Death Strikes heal for more, the more damage the Death Knight takes. If he's able to get a fast enough Death Strike, he's able to out heal all the damage he gets put out. Couple Necrotics on the Zap, but nothing he could do. He pumped everything. Hit and run strats don't work. One shot on this guy doesn't work. Literally one single Death Strike. Again, Death Strike's doing more damage the less health an enemy has. The more damage you take, the more damage the Death Strike does in the last 5 seconds. And with the fastest burst Zap had, there was just no way for him to come back from that. DK God X. Now having to go with dots. Is the poison the way to go? AMS available against some of those crucibles, but looks like the bleeds might be enough here. Not Sponge popped a Cloak of Shadows in order to avoid most of the dot damage from DK God. That's going to be some transfusion. Can he get away from those transfusions? No evasion, no vanish. Looks like DK God X is going to be basically what his name is suggesting a god. Maledict on the DK. He's going to get a Lichborn up and running. Needs to leverage against the Maledict. Is that going to be the rogue that ends up taking him out? Trying to slow all the pets down. DK needs to get himself Death Strikes, but he doesn't get it. It took 4 people to get through the top exterior that is a Death Knight. And next up is going to be Twinkle Wing getting a couple of the Shadow Strikes onto the rogue, not Sponge. And down he goes. This guy's literally DK God. More like God, I hate Death Knights. More like that. But Twinkle Wink is going to be next. Subtlety Rogues. I'm glad we're having some sub rogues in here. Instant Trinket for Scion. I don't know if he meant to do that. That's not even adaptation. That might be rough for you, guy. Scion, that might be the roughest game for you. It is a sub rogue, so you might be able to come back. Or maybe Twinkle Wink will have the easiest time with you. We never know. Is going to get a cheap shot on the Scion, get himself an Eye Blade, trying to go for a bit of damage right afterwards. Big Eviscerates need to come out. Notch doesn't have a trinket, actually. I was going to say not trinket that's stun, but he doesn't have a trinket to begin with. Smoke Bomb coming in. Won't be able to get himself a nice reset, but at least he's not letting Scion get any attacks into the Smoke Bomb. Has the pet to attack for a little bit, but as long as he doesn't let the Hunter get any line of sight on him and the pet, he might be good. Kidney Shot comes on to Scion. It's really short. That's going to be a little bit of that survival of the fittest for Scion. Massive damage reduction. Does also get a knockback on a Twinkle Wink, and he goes in for a bit of advantage. Doesn't look like he has any bleeds or any dots on him, so he's able to get himself a clean reset. Scion though, no trinket, turtle shell available, doesn't have an aspect of the survival of the fittest anymore. Does he have the pet sack though? He might have pet sack. If he walks out of the flare, he might be good. Actually, Shadow Step coming in does land a cheap shot on the Scion regardless though. Either way, getting a couple of Shadow Strikes. Big Eviscerate. Scion leaping back, has a freezing trap, and that's going to be the rogue bailing out of there for a second. Got himself a hit and run, going to reset. Wait until the DR's a backup. Stun coming out by the pet. Needs to make sure he doesn't have line of sight of the Hunter. He actually backed up into the line of sight. He could have probably went around it a different way. but using Crucible and Concoction to get himself a heal. Freezing Trap right behind him, not gonna stand on it. Getting a shot onto Sion, no DRs. Is getting himself as much damage as he can. Mark for Eviscerate, I mean. We have too many assassins for these. Back-to-back stuns. Sion not looking all that healthy. Knocked back onto Twinkle Wink with a Turtle Shell right after it does have another Freezing Trap. Twinkle Wink is gonna bail out of there for a second. Has the pet to generate calm points off of. Which means he does get to use his calm points as Eviscerates or Nightblade on the pet. Able to slow the pet down or kill it. And also gets Shadow Dance charges back. And using Crucible defensively yet again. Probably could be using this offensively now. Sion looking to get next to the guy. Does not have any healing. Needs to pull his pet back for a heal. But it looks like it's not going to happen. Killer Shot coming on. Sion has a Trinket if he needs to. Does Trinket a little bit late. And Twinkle Wink is still on. And Freezing Trap comes in. Does get caught into it. Has a Trinket. Decides not to use it because he expects a stun out of the Hunter. And does use the Trinket for the stun immediately. Looking to maybe get himself some line of sight from the Hunter as the Dire Basilisk comes in. He's going to have to wait a little bit. If he can get himself some calm points and just one-shot Sion, I think he'll have a chance here. He just took him down like a very old school rogue style. Knockback comes in, using Crucible offensively. Marfa Eviscerate is there. If you can get another cheap shot in there, maybe another Eviscerate, getting that damage in. Getting that damage in. I mean, for a guy that doesn't have a lot of gear, he's doing really, really well. I looked at his gear a little bit earlier when he tried to one-shot me. Going to be a Cloak of Shadows and a Vanish for Twinkle Wink onto the Maledict. Siron still should have a Trinket back up. Or at least by the looks of it, he does. I don't know if he will or won't. But he's going to be in stealth. So Twinkle Wink might just have to run in there and find him. You could go for food, technically. Try to see if you can find the rogue. Didn't see him. Maybe that was his plan. Finally getting those hots from the pet. That's exactly what he needed to be doing all along. Does get himself some more damage. Sion is still super low. 36% dampening. Cheap Shot comes in. Eviscerates are coming out back to back. Crucible doing quite a number. Another Cheap Shot and down he goes. Twinkle Wink, my man. There it is. DK Gado just slammed through 3 people. Had the same amount of healing as damage. Like, I don't know. I don't understand the DK heals, dude. I don't understand them sometimes. Like, at this point, you should queue Blood DK. You know what I mean? And I got one shot by Twinkle Wink. Thanks, guy. I appreciate it. Alrighty, boys. See if I can come back. I guess I'd turn off war mode then, yeah? Because I was having this guy with war mode just fine. Not bothering anybody. But now this fuck is here now. Alrighty. Now I'm back. Everyone's gonna go after this. I want to go. Yeah, it is 7. We could end it here. Normally we stream for 2 hours. Hi, как дела? Здорово, Лирик, здорово, здорово. Yeah, Nerd DS. Demon Hunters, or you mean DKs? Deathstrike OP. Deathstrike is really busted good if you use it right. I cannot believe how much healing that guy had. Honestly. Yeah, I finally got you live. What's up, Dadok? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Sport Pods, only reason he won. I want to see how much healing he did with Sport Pods, though. Nobody ever has details on. Like, if you have details, right, and you switch to Healing Dumb while you were in that game, nobody ever was able to show me exactly how much Sport Pod healing was in one game. I don't think. Lots of you guys have shown me, like, how much healing somebody has done over a couple of games. Speak Russian? I do. Чуть-чуть. Чуть-чуть по-русски говорю. Do healing way better? Do healings way better? Русский вперед. Fury Warrior healing isn't even more powerful than Holy DK healing, yet you don't complain about their heals. Fury Warrior healing is even more powerful? Well, a Fury Warrior can heal for percentage of the health. A Death Knight heals more the more damage they take. So... Oh wait. Smile actually did throw me down how much healing the Spore Pods did. Smile actually threw me this. If this is how much healing that Death Knight had throughout that whole game. Did I die again? No. Surprise. Deathstrike healed him for 2.23 million. Spore Pods healed him for 580k. I agree. Spore Pods must be the issue. No, I don't think Spore Pods is the issue. It definitely is quite a bit of healing. But he healed for 2.23 mil on his own. Right? Unholy Strain heals him a little. Anti-magic Shell absorbs. Death's Reward, which is the I think when a person dies while the bleed is up and running, from Katiko, gets a heal. Death Strike definitely does a lot of his healing. Lingon Spore Pods is a good healing trinket. But is it more busted than those COS trinkets though? That is my question. Is it more busted than those COS trinkets? Right? Remember those COS trinket? That one that was like, hey, you know, it absorbs damage and healing and then puts you as a dot or a hot. Or no, it just absorbs. It doesn't put a dot or a hot. That's actually a new trait. Yeah. DK heals from 0 to full in no time. The warrior can do like that. Well, warrior can use Enrage Regen and get 2 Bloodthirst charges and do a lot of healing, but that's a 2-minute cooldown. A definitely can do that on a what, like 30 seconds, 45 second with transfusion? I don't think you even need transfusion. I think if you do a good enough hit and you death strike right after, you get a majority of your healing back. It just lets you heal more and makes death strikes cheaper. Voidstone? Yeah, Voidstone was really busted. Now, Voidstone was a game changer to the point where that was truly busted, in my opinion. That was truly busted. I'm actually impressed the fact that you could cheap shot me without killing me. I'm actually impressed by that. That means you got yourself like the perfect angle. One more? Жало в русском нет такого контента. Ну, я чуть-чуть с русскими говорю. Чуть-чуть по-русски говорю. А ты говоришь по-русски? Да, чуть-чуть. Я родился в России, но не забывай. Russians in the stream all over again, boys. Oh, how's it going? Do we call it here, boys, or do we continue on? That's a good question. Do we call it? Cast cheap shot, stop attack? Well, no, but I'm pretty sure you can also, like, how can I show it? So let's say I'm behind this guy, right? If you turn 75 degrees angle, where you don't get an auto attack and cheap shot, but you're facing in a different direction where you don't begin your auto attack, then you can actually get that angle. Unless he does have a macro for stop attack with cheap shot. Could be one or the other. That was great. Yeah, I speak a little bit of Russian. Only a little bit. Does that make a group finding me for the next one? Should we do one more or are we good for the night, boys? Are we good for the night? One more? Are we good for the night? Jackson's saying one more. Because I have a lot of those duels already. Whoa, wait, whoa. There's a grave with a rose and... Oh, that's a little sad. Oh, no, it's a smaller grave too. Oh, no, that is sad. Oh, sad thoughts. I'm walking away. Why would Blizzard res you there? That seems fucked. Ah. Ah, why are you fighting him? He's just a poor boy. Wait, you also... Oh, you actually don't have that much gear, but you're doing pretty good. I like how that little... Oh, why'd you kill him? He was trying to pistol shot you. He was helping his friend. He was helping him out. Yo, get him, Twinkle Wink. You got him, my dude. Yeah, big old setup. Lava Burst trying to come out. Oh, he gets clapped out. Big Buddy Surf Club goes down. Twinkle Wink taking him out. Hell yeah, dude. One more duels are great. Demonetized? Probably. For all you know. Okay. Alrighty, boys. You guys send one more. So I'm down for one more. Ty got a group, I think. We'll do one more. Uno más, boys. Uno más. We'll do an uno más, alrighty? Uno más. Turn off war mode for just a second. Wait, does it still have PvP enabled though? Disabled. War mode off. So am I clean? Am I set? Am I not attackable anymore? Am I good? I got one more. We got 5. Alright, Sav and Ty. Alrighty, boys. It says you have opted out of world PvP, but I'm still somehow attackable. Look, war mode is off, but I'm still attackable for some reason. I have it disabled. Sav and Ty. 299, right? Here we go. Method was unable to join the queue. Is that because Method is SAP right now? Is there a rogue SAP in Method right now? Let me try again. Are you guys same team? Is Sav and Ty on the same team? Could that be the problem? I think that's the problem, because there's just one team then. One more. Reload. Reload. Maybe relog. Relog? Okay, let me relog. I just want to make sure I'm not dead when we try to queue for one of these games. I mean, I'm perfectly... Yeah, still he's in war mode, though. Because, like, when I have this marker next to me, that means war mode enabled. But war mode is off. Like, Method can hit me. And so can Twinklewink. Like, they both can hit me. I don't know what's going on. Is this character perma stuck in war mode? Привет. Здорово, здорово. 5-minute grace period for being tagged in PvP. Is that what it is? That could be. That could be it. I thought it was instant, though. Maybe I need to use a portal or something to change it. Maybe next time I go through a port, it changes. I'm dead. Dead again. It says opt into PvP. It's not opt-in in Blizzard. Yeah, it didn't work. Boys, it looks like we only have one team left. So it's okay. I think we're going to call it here. I think we're going to call it. We only have one team in a horde that is ready to play. So we are going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I actually had a lot of fun with you guys. Beastmaster 100 AoE is insane. I have not got to play with it yet, but I would like to. Who's this guy sapping all y'all? Back to war mode. Doesn't make a difference. At least I'm enlisted now. I gain more experience, but 25%. That's actually quite huge for Alliance. Is it what getting attacked? Nightblade! Who keeps nightblading me, actually? Twinklewink. Wait, how do you nightblade me from here? I don't think you even nightbladed me. You probably have a trade that adds a nightblade to me, right? Because I don't think you even nightbladed me. Oh my god. I think I didn't actually get killed by him. He has a trait where on if he has an nightblade on enemy, if he uses a finisher, it's like at 5 comp points, it's 50% that nightblade will jump to another target. So I'm getting that nightblade that jumps to me. So he doesn't mean to kill me, but he ends up killing me either way. Wait, I have like 5 minutes? Yeah, it's all good, boys. It's all good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for coming back. Even though the stream had like a whole power outage thing. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out here and hanging out on the stream. Always welcome. We're going to be coming back tomorrow. I'm down to do more EU stuff or NA stuff. Either way it works if people are here to make groups. Otherwise, we got some old stuff to take care of, boys. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Appreciate all of you. And I'll see you boys on next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.